So hello guys, I've been like not making videos in a while, mostly because I had personal issues, school and shit. Now I'm second grade high school, so it got a lot harder than before. I had to study a lot. I hopefully will pass my exams or I will pass away, we'll see. But now I found some free time to make a quick video. Not really, like not a quick video, it's probably going to be like at least 20 minutes long, maybe less, maybe more, we'll see. Mostly I want to show what I've been working in meanwhile. My update on the hardcore 100 days, it's fucked. Like 90% of videos got corrupted, the world itself got corrupted, and there was like nothing to scavenge from there. Like everything was fucked, completely fucked. So I started doing something new. I started my own hardcore series, my not series, a hardcore world. I can like give a world tour, or maybe do it in the next video, but now I'm going to show something else. I'm working on a Minecraft map. It's an RPG map with two game modes. We have the multiplayer one and the single player one. The multiplayer one, it's like meant to be played with like 2 to 5, 6 players, something like that. And the single player is of course single player. This is the start, like you begin here, this is the hub. I'm in creative mode right now because like I have to go into spectator and shit to like show everything. To start, you have this is like the dungeon page. There are 3 dungeons currently. And it shows like how many players are supposed to be how many players should go into that dungeon. Like dungeon 1, like 3 to 5 players. Anything less than 3 players is going to be a very hard time to beat it. Anything more than 5 players is going to be too easy. The same here, like everything. And also that shows the sections of the dungeon. Like the first one monsters, second one pillagers, and the third one is boss fight. Zombies, mini boss, skeletons, boss. Like you get it. Then here we can choose difficulty. Easy is recommended for 1 to 2 players, normal 2 to 3, and hard for 4 or 5 players. This is like teleporting to the dungeon, like dungeon 1, 2 and 3, I'm going to show that later. This is TP to the Hall of Classes, but sign is fucked, I'm going to fix that later. Currently it's empty, I'm working on it right now. And this is TP to the single player mode, I'm going to show that later. Here are the classes. Every class. You click the button, you're going to get the armor you need and the chest with everything else in it. So like this is every class, like take a look. And this, the newest 3. I mean they're technically not the newest because there is a secret class right here that you can unlock after beating the mini boss in the dungeon 3. I'm going to show off what every class does in a second. After I show the rest of the hub. Like that's currently it. Like only other thing, there is like Hall of Classes. It's currently empty, like there is nothing in here. This is like supposed to be the categories which classes fall into. There are 4 categories. Front line for like tanks. Back line for any like class that uses a bow or crossbow to fight on a distance. Mages that use magic to fight. And slayers which are melee classes that are not good at tanking. Like it deals damage in melee range, but they're pretty squishy. I'm going to do that later. Now I'm going to show the classes. Not here, I'm going to find a better place to do it. It's here. Here you can see every class, like clearly you can see their armor and I can show up what's in the chest. We're going to start from the first class I ever made to the last class I ever made, like the newest one. First we start with the tank. He is very tanky. He has a lot of armor toughness on his armor and bonus HP. He's also immune to knockback, like you can see here. He doesn't do much damage, to be honest. He has 10 damage, but minus 3.5 attack speed, which means he attacks very, very slowly, as you can see. He also has a shield. The shield gives him armor toughness but slows him down by a lot. 2. He has like okay amount of food. He doesn't have any special things. Now Mage, a more interesting class. He has a lightning wand Tome of Power, and this is like healing suspicious, like the suspicious tool that gives you healing, Ender Pearls and Golden Carrots. I'm going to show what this does. First I'm going to show what the Tome of Power does. It's simple. You can summon a fireball, you can fire on your enemies, you can summon the airball or the wind charge you can use to jump, or to fire at your enemies to knock them back. And the lightning wand is like pretty self-explanatory to be real. I'm going to like take something to just show you how it works. Oh no, not that. Cow. You take the lightning wand and you smite. Pretty much. Like it's self-explanatory, to be real. It's very fun though and interesting, like your book is low-key bad, not gonna lie, like it's not good. It's not good. It's okay in like groups of enemies for like AoE damage, but on like a single target, no, it doesn't do that much. And lightning wand is pretty OP, so it kind of balances itself out. Also, you can use the head as a glider, like you can use it as a elytra, or not the head. I guess some other piece of armor, I guess. You can use as a glider, like you can see, like you have a elytra, but you don't have any rockets. Also, technically the head can be used as a totem, but you have to hold it in your hand. But it's piece of your armor, you're not going to take it off when you're about to die, because you're going to die again if you don't have it. So it's a useless feature. Now the summoner, a little bit more interesting, not gonna lie. Your main damage, like your melee damage is dog shit. You have leads 2 totems, iron, bone, some food and wolf armor. Can you guess what he does? His name is a summoner. He can summon things. You can have a golem, a wolf, you tame with bones, and a snow golem. Pretty self-explanatory. With 6 golems, 16 wolves and a stack of snowmen he can use to fight his enemies. Holy shit, I'm lagging so much right now. I have no idea why. Let's reduce the render distance. He is probably one of the strongest classes until he runs out of eggs. Like, totems. Once he runs out of totems and he doesn't have any more wolves or iron golems, he's pretty useless. Like, snow golems do no damage, but they can tank for you, like, they can take a hit for you. But once you run out of them, there is nothing you can do. Like, you're useless, that's why he has a lot of wolf armors. So he actually can fight for a little bit longer, but it's still, you're a ticking time bomb. In any slightly longer dungeon, you're cooked. DPS. Your melee damage is even worse, you have very little food, you're very squishy too, but you have 2 bows. You have power 3 punch 1 infinity bow, pretty good, infinite arrows, and power 5 flame bow. A lot of damage, but limited arrows. It's not, there is no infinity. You have only 16 arrows. So like you can have like 15 powerful shots before you have to go back to your normal bow. It's interesting. Like, you can strategize a lot. Like, you can save arrows for a boss fight, or you can just use it when you're in danger to one-shot the enemy. Both work. Or just use one to light them on fire for more DPS, because at the end of the day, you are DPS. Sniper. He uses crossbows and debuffs, mostly to fight. First crossbow is Piercing 2 multi-shot crossbow, pretty good for crowd control, and Piercing 2 quick charge for mostly to just rapid fire. The multi-shot Piercing 2 bow, Piercing 2 bow, my bad, has 3 melee damage, a little bit more knockback and a very quick attack speed. It's nothing much, like you're not going to kill anybody with melee, but it's good like to knock back the enemies from you. And fish sticks, you can eat them to teleport pretty far away. Nah, I maybe overshot it a little bit, not gonna lie. Nah, I thought it's like 12 blocks TP, like slightly better than Corsair. This is too much. Like, okay, I have to write it down. I have to nerf that immediately. Rogue. It's probably the most interesting class out of like the original 7. First you have throwable axe, which is just a trident with skin of axe. You can throw it, and it goes back to you. And it has like this cooldown. In reality, it doesn't matter, unless you like throw it right here. It doesn't matter. Like, throw it at the enemy and knocks back right into you. So you cannot rapid fire in melee. But if you shoot somebody on distance, let's say I put a cow right here, and I go all the way here and I shoot it, it's not going to matter. It's matter only in melee range. To like make you not throw it in melee range, but actually fight in melee range. Which you can do, it's pretty solid damage. He also has wind charges, fire charges, which is just a limited amount of wind, which is pretty much just fire on the floor. TNT lava, which I'm probably going to remove from him because lava is too OP, and spike balls, which are snowballs that are on fire. And if you wonder, no, they don't set enemies on fire when you hit them. I don't know why. They do set TNT on fire when you hit somebody, when you hit it. Like, see here. Place the TNT and shoot. It sets it on fire. Interesting, right? This is the only way to set your TNT on fire without using your fire charges, which are limited. And this is also limited, but there is no use for it. Like, it knocks back the enemies, that's the only use pretty much, and to light the TNT. And the farmer. Probably, if not the most balanced out of every class you're going to see. He has a lot of melee damage. He can hook the enemies and knock them back, like you can hook it closer and knock it back. The hook is pretty interesting, like, I mean stupid, you can like hook the enemies, which is actually really interesting, like, it's unbreakable though, so like you can just perma-spam it. And you have a Flint and Steel. You have a lot of movement speed too, like you're pretty fast, I'm going to show you right now. Like if you take his armor, you're very squishy though, like, as you can see. And you can breathe underwater for a bit longer, like, you're really fast. Let me just turn off the... Where is it? The FOV, not this FOV, like the other FOV. Where is that? I don't know how it's called, I forgot. Dynamic FOV. Where is that? Because it looks... It makes you look like you're way faster than you actually are. Like, you're not that fast, but you're still pretty fast. Faster than others. And you can breathe underwater for a little bit longer. You're really squishy though, for a melee fighter. But you have like okay amount of food and you have water, so you're good. You're good. And Flint and Steel can be used to zone the enemies from you. Now, let's go to the new 7. They're not the newest, but they're added pretty recently. You have the Berserker, and he is definitely pretty interesting. He's okay, like he's tanky, but not tanky as a tank, but he's a good front line. He has 2 swords. So his side sword gives you armor when you held it in your offhand, and like pretty dogshit damage. Some jump boost, which I'm probably going to change for like strength potion or something like that, because jump boost makes no sense on him. A lot of food and 2 milks. First sword has sweeping edge 3, so like incredible AoE damage with smite rate, which makes you destroy undead mobs, and a lot of damage, like genuinely a lot of damage in your melee. And if you find yourself cooked, you can also eat your sword. Eating your sword, it takes a second, will give you speed 2, resistance 2, strength 5 and regeneration. And you do more damage with your fists with strength 5 than you do with your sword. A lot more damage. But you destroy your weapon, and if in 5 minutes, if you don't finish the dungeon, you're useless pretty much for the rest of the dungeon. Assassin. Probably the weakest class. Wait a second, I need to take a sip of my drink. By far, probably the weakest class. You have Assassin's Knife, which is your main weapon. It gives you some speed, and a lot of damage, like as you can see. But it's really slow. Like the playstyle you're meant to be use is like you go in, imagine this is the enemy, like attack it and you just run. Until you get your attack back, then you like go in, attack and you run. Like you hit and run. And things you have really supported that playstyle. Wind chargers to knock them back, ender pearls to teleport, and chorus sword to teleport. And you have KFC, which is just regular chicken that you can like chomp really fast, so you don't have to waste time eating. Invisibility potions are useless. They're just there for the meme. Or for PvP, because your armor is so squishy that it doesn't even matter, to be honest. Prince. Name heavily inspired from Crash Royale. You have a lot of food, but you're going to heal your horse with it. You have this wheat. This is not regular wheat. You can eat it, and it gives you like heals you for 3 hearts, like insta health 1 potion. And you have 16 of it. 5 leads and 10 regular hay bale. Mostly going to use to heal your horse. And of course your horse, Spirit. Already equipped and tamed with 3 sets of hearts pretty fast. But without your horse you're useless, so it's balanced that way. Battle Mage. By far, until now the most complicated class. You have your Blade of Mana, your weapon, with Fire Aspect 5, Knockback 2. Very bad damage, but it's mostly for like fire damage, like a very good fire aspect. When you hold it in your other hand, you get armor toughness and you grow a little bit in size. Like you can see the difference. It's like 1/4 of a block. It's not a lot, but it's like he's still burning. Like as you can see, pretty good fire damage. And you have 3 interesting items. I'm going to take all of them. You have Tome of Fire. This is your main damage. Pretty quick attack speed with a lot of melee damage. When you hold it in your offhand, you get 6 armor and 3 hearts more. You have 3 of them. But why do you have 3? You only need 2. Here's why. You can charge it like this. It's technically eating, but you're not eating it. You get pretty good buffs. Like pretty good buffs for 4 minutes. But if you can pretty much only use it once. Because without 2 of them, you're cooked. Like you can use Blade of Mana. You can use Blade of Mana as your side weapon for the armor toughness, but this is just far better. So like you can use it once without handicapping yourself a lot. The second one is Tome of Light. You can use it to juice your team, which gives, in Particles 2, gives you regeneration, night vision, and 3 golden carrots to your whole team. And you can see there is also, it's single use. So you can see it gives like this cool particle effect. And this is Spell of Fireball. When I tell you that making this item sucked my soul. This is the all commands used to make it. When you throw it, wait a second. You have to take the Book of Light. And you have to click to learn how to use spells. To join the team of Battle Mage. To use it. You take this piece of paper, you throw it. And I messed up again. Oh yeah, I know why. I broke this. Now it's worked. Now it works. You throw it. You summon a fireball. Pretty simple. And then you have to wait for this redstone signal to get to here. To give you another spell, and then you can use it again. Pretty interesting, right? But for some reason, before I added this system that like disables this, like this is not like always active. For some reason, when I got the item again, it will summon another fireball and begin the cycle. Now it doesn't do that anymore after I did this. So like, thankfully I made it. It took like half an hour to wire everything up. And next category. Diver. He has pretty good melee damage. Like nothing special, but it's good. Feather of Fate gives you armor, luck and speed. You have Bunny Stamina and Lingering Potions of Speed. When you eat Bunny Stamina, you get speed 3 for 5 minutes. Pretty nice. The whole point of Diver is to like just have a lot of speed. Like you're really fast. Faster than Farmer. And you're faster than Farmer, but you have less utility and way less utility and you're more tanky, so it balances out. Like Farmer is a Slayer and you're a frontline. that is that big of a difference. And but you're very fast, like that's the whole point. Like you just go in and you run and slice the enemies. Bruiser. The head like looks like Conquest though, just a little bit. Like let's be real, it's like a mix of Conquest and Hog Rider. I love it so much. You're pretty big. You have beer that gives you nausea and damage, potions of regeneration, and a lot of food. You have two weapons. One that deals more damage, but when you hold it in your offhand, it gives you 10 hearts. And the other one that deals less damage, but when you hold it in your other hand, it gives you only 5 hearts. So how this works? You either take the one with more damage, but you get 5 hearts less, or you take the one with less damage to be your main weapon, but you put the other in your main hand, you put your other one in your other hand to get more hearts. So like you choose either be more tanky or do more damage. And the Bastion. He's impossible to balance. Out of all of classes I made, he's so fucking hard to balance out. You have your mace and jumper. When you hit a jumper, you get jump boost for a little bit. So you can do this. Wait a second. Boom. Oh, no, fuck. I didn't mean to do this. That's the point. Like you just jump on the enemy. So like you have good AoE damage and you have good damage in general. And you're pretty tanky. Thing is that if you run out of jumpers, you become useless, because now you cannot use your mace like the intended way. You cannot do this. You have to use it normally. It has 5 damage and minus 3 attack speed. It's useless in melee range. It deals no damage in super slow. So like you need to have jumpers. But you have a limited amount of them, which makes it pretty balanced, in my opinion. You're either most powerful class or your most useless class, no in between. Even worse than a summoner, to be honest. At least he does more melee damage than you. Moving on. The newest 3 classes. The Mage Gauntlet. Here Wizard, Mage, this is like the fake mage that like has the quotation marks, and the Healer. I didn't mean to do that. Healer. Let's start from the Wizard, the most complicated one. You have your Canes and the Books of Exibus. Your Canes give you a little bit of melee damage, like nothing special. It gives you like a lot of damage versus spiders and like a little bit of damage against undead mobs. Like it's okay. And Fire Aspect 1, it's like nothing special but okay. But there's a lot more here. You can charge it like this. Ignore the hitting sound. Charge it like this. You get Conduit Power, Resistance 3 and Fire Resistance. Conduit Power is going to come in clutch later when I add like a water dungeon. And besides that, you can use it as a totem too. Like you fall from a distance. Excuse me. You fall from a very high place, or if you just die. Boom! You get regeneration free for a minute, and you survive. It's interesting. Now, to the meat of the bone. The Book of Exibus. You can summon a fireball, but like any other mage can too. You can smite the dead. It smites only the zombies. Like you have cows, I click it, nothing. I take the zombie spawn egg. So I take the zombie spawn egg, as you can see, and you can smite them. Which sounds OP at first, but you can only smite zombies. Like no husks, no zombie villagers, only zombies. Which makes you pretty much useless versus anything else. Like you don't do damage. And to the meat of the bone, the Ascension. For this to begin, I have to firstly turn off the permaday, because this interacts with the sun. Yeah. And go to survival to like show you how this works. You take the Book of Exibus, you prep for Ascension, gaining yourself almost 10,000 levels. Then you ascend. You get a lot of hearts, the sun begins to go fast, like Made in Heaven in part 6 JoJo. Made in Heaven! You get Wither 3 strength 10, you do a lot of damage, but you're going to die. In a short while you're going to just get killed, no matter what. So this is only kind of like the Berserker situation, where yeah, you become extremely OP, but only for a short while. But instead of losing your weapon, you just die. And this is permadeath. So like you see how this is balanced, right? Now the fake mage. You have Stick of Knockback, which is just an iron sword with knockback 2 pretty much. Fire Spell, which is just a bow with flame in Infinity, and Arrow of Fear, which is just a regular arrow that gives you free armor in offhand. And Golden Apple, which is just a regular yellow apple. Nothing interesting about this guy. And the healer. We have the syringe gun that shoots 3 arrows and has knockback 3. Knockback 3, I'm sorry, my Serbian accent is slipping out. Healing shot that gives a lot of health to your allies when you shoot them, and Arrow of Swiftness that gives anybody you shoot movement speed pretty much. Some regeneration stew, lingering potion of healing, and some food. You can use Golden Heart, which gives your team absorption and like regen and shit like that, but it makes you temporarily blind, reduces your hunger, poisons you, and gives you nausea. So like you really sacrifice yourself for the team. And sacrifice for the team. Oh no, fuck. Wait a second, I have backups, don't worry. So if I go, where is it? The newest one? Yeah, this one. You can just take the backup. I have right here. Not a biggie. Let's just put this back. Sacrifice for team takes 3 HP from you, like it gives you 3 HP of damage, but it gives your whole team Rabbit Stew. You see why this is completely useless if you don't play with like 4 or more players. Like it's OP when you have 3 to 4 players, but if you don't, you're pretty useless, not gonna lie. This is like coming soon categories, which are going to be potions and stuff. Witch, Barista and Cleric. I have ideas about them, but nothing concrete. And the secret category, which is just a skeleton. This is your food. This removes all negative effects and positive, like all effects, like drinking the milk. This is the Stick of Arrows, which is just a reskinned bow. This is like actually a bow, but it looks like a stick. It deals okay damage, it gives you like some sneaky speed, and you can use it as an arrow. With a cooldown, of course, because it's not meant to be used at range. It's good at range, but like you're supposed to like be a mid-ranger. It's interesting category, not gonna lie. Pretty cool. And that is pretty much from the classes. Now there is of course the dungeons, 3 dungeons. First dungeon, you have skeletons, creepers and zombies that spawn to try to kill you. You have to destroy the spawners before they destroy you. Second dungeon, where a lot of ravagers and evokers, pillagers and a lot like vindicators spawn to try to kill you. See why this is like meant to for 4 or 5 players. And boss that's currently broken. Sadly, I can show it to you. It's interesting, but it's broken too. So I have to fix that. Oh yeah, did I mention there's a lot of bugs that appear here? When it comes with the territory, every command block is pretty much a chance for a bug. Every command block you place. Here, you just spawn some zombies and a ravager trying to kill you, and at the end a illusioner boss. Nothing special, just a regular illusioner with more HP. I don't really have much time to record, so I have to do this quickly, like a speed run. Third dungeon, nothing special. You fight zombies here, more zombies here, a mini boss that unlocks the skeleton secret category, some skeletons here, and at the end the boss. I can't show anything to you because, as I said, limited time, I have to go quickly. Maybe you notice the cut, but like, that means I have to go quickly. This is the beginning of the single player map. Like, this is meant to be played alone. You start here. There is a secret here, by the way. Don't tell anyone. You start here. There's supposed to be rows here, but currently it's not finished. You go here. La di da di da. You arrive at the village. There are some things here, like villagers that you can trade stuff with, secret chests that you have to do parkour to get to. This, like, you can summon a zombie golem, like, not fuck me, a rose golem that you can fight to get some crafting ingredients. It costs 5 poppies or roses to summon him. More villagers. This is just chest of filled with stuff that I added via command box. Like, it's currently pretty much nothing. Like, there is nothing here pretty much currently. I'm going to add more stuff later. Like, this is brand new pretty much. There is not many things added. I hope we're going to finish everything, both multiplayer and single player part, in a year. This sounds a lot, but I have big plans for this. And when I finish it, or at least when I finish the single player mod, I'm going to upload it to the Minecraft planet. So I hope somebody, if somebody is going to watch this, but in reality, nobody is going to watch this. Absolutely nobody. I'm talking to myself right now. Nobody is going to watch this. But if somebody does, I hope that you're going to play this map when it releases. Because I put a lot of hard work in it. I mean, my friends will play it. But my friends will play anything I make in Minecraft because they get impressed by the most unimpressive things because they don't know how to do command and redstone shit. So I can impress them with anything, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that much. Like, anything is impressive to them. So I can create the most dogshit map, it's still going to be amazing for them. I mean, yeah, that's good. But I want to hear honest, critical opinion coming from people that understand this. Like, I want somebody who knows how to do command blocks better than me to, like, just come into my face. Not come into my face! I worded that a little bit wrong. I want to hear to come and just tell me to my face, bro, you have no idea what you're doing. Do this instead. I need a professional opinion. But I'm not going to get that soon. Also ignore the comment to my face, like, I didn't mean to say that. So, like, yeah, said that I have to speedrun the last part. I wanted to show it in more detail, but there is nothing I can do. So, see you guys next time. Have a good morning, evening, and good night. Bye!